Welcome to your new chatbot system. This is your dashboard, but we're going to breeze over this and we're just going to dive into the AI chatbot tab so we can start creating our new chatbot. All you got to do is go ahead and click this button, create new chatbot. And on here, we're just going to give our bot a name, type in your company name here, and then you can type the name of the bot right here and then paste in your website. Now, as soon as you paste in your website, you got to make sure you have an OpenAI key down here below. So this is going to connect to OpenAI and train your bot. So if you don't have an OpenAI key, don't worry, you can just click this button right here. This is going to launch the OpenAI website where you can come down here and you can create a new API key. Just scroll down, click on create new secret key, and then you're going to copy that value and you're going to paste it in here. Just give it a name first, call it test. I'm going to copy. Now we go back and we paste it. That's all you got to do right here for the API key. And the last thing I want you to check on your OpenAI account is just make sure you have your billing information connected. If you don't have a credit card on there for OpenAI, it is not going to make the connection. So you can do that. I'm going to show you where that is. On the left-hand side, just go ahead and click on billing or payments. It's going to pop up this screen right here. Make sure you add that payment method. Now the OpenAI connection is super cheap. It's something like 0.2 of a penny per 700 words, something like that. So you can go ahead and connect that if you're using the GPT 3.5. That would be the pricing. But that's it. We're done. We're connected. As soon as I clicked on save, it actually kicked off the bot training data process. So you can see it already trained. It says, congratulations, your bot's been trained. And now I can see my website URL. Everything's green. Green means good. I can see it crawled 18 different pages on the site, which is awesome. So it shows me a list of those pages if I click that number of pages, and we're good to go. And you can always click the refresh button if you need to retrain or recrawl that website. You can do that when you're done. Just click the start training button and your bot will be trained with the latest data. Now let's go ahead and go back to the bot settings and we can test this out. So say type in a message like hi, and you're going to see the bot respond based on these skills. These are the skills that are enabled by default. You got small talk and you got question and answers. Question and answer is going to answer stuff on your website. And if you click on the settings gear, you can actually change the personality of the bot. Now, this is the default personality, but if you wanted to make it a rude, sarcastic bot, you could do that in here as well. You can also customize the follow-up question, which is pretty cool. So if we come up here and look at the response, it says, hi, how can I help you today? Now, if you'll notice, how can I help you today is very similar to my follow-up question. What else can I help you with? That's not a coincidence. That's what that follow-up question is for. So go ahead and we'll close this out. Now let's test out some other things with the bot. Let's ask it a question. Now we're going to ask it a question that's going to look up some information from the website that it crawled, right? So let's ask, what are your specials this month? And so it's using that data that it learned, and it's going to generate an answer custom to its training data found on your website. So in this example, we trained on a website called redxfit.com, and now it's going to spit out an answer based on that website. So it says, currently we're offering a special where you can join RedX Fitness for $1 down and get a 14-day free trial. So that's awesome. That matches perfectly what was on the website. Now let's go ahead and try out some other questions. Do you have any weight loss programs? Right? And so this is going to use additional data on the website. It's going to generate a different answer for us. Again, this bot is trained custom to you, so it's only going to answer questions that it's been trained on. And if it doesn't know the answer, this is the message that's highlighted on the left that it's going to reply with if it doesn't know the answer. So you can say something like, I'm not sure. I don't want to give out inaccurate information. Or let's go ahead and just change this message, right? Let's go ahead and type something in here and say, I'm not sure about this one, but you can ask to speak with an agent, right? So this is what the bot's going to say if it doesn't have the answer in its training data. So as soon as I click away, that bot message is automatically saved. And let's test this out by asking, how do I bake a cake? Right? This would be a perfect example of a question where the bot doesn't have this answer in its training data. So we're actually expecting it to reply with a message, I'm not sure about that one, but you can ask to speak with an agent and they can help. That's what we expect. That's the great thing about this bot. ChatGPT, normally you can ask any old question, it's going to give you an answer. This one is trained specifically to only answer questions about your business, so it's giving accurate information. Now, if you click on the bot training data tab, you can see that we can actually add additional training data. Now, you can put in a URL to another website, another article, a blog, anything that's going to make your bot smarter and unique for your business. You can also copy and paste content from anywhere in here as well. Let's show you how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a Wikipedia page on strength training, and I'm just going to copy and paste this whole text, right? And I'm going to paste it into this box, and I'm going to give it a title up here at the top. And then if I click save, it's going to save this content with the bot's knowledge, which is super cool. So I'm just going to give it a title. We'll call it the Wiki Strength Training, and scroll all the way down to the bottom, click save. And now you can see it has this blue checkbox. That means that it's not green, right? And it hasn't been trained on this. So I'm going to click the start training button. That's going to refresh the training, and it's going to include all the data right here below. So if I click away from this page, or if I want to add more training data, I can click on the add button, and let's go ahead and do a question and answer. So a question and answer type just means you put your question on the top. You can say something like, when was the company founded? And then we're going to type an answer down here, and it's going to use the information from this answer to generate its response. So it's super awesome. Let's go ahead and plug an example, and let's include some extra data in here as well. Say we have over 50,000 happy members, and you can see what happens when you include extra information. So it doesn't have to be an exact match. It's not just like copying and pasting that content as the answer. We're going to show you how that works. So I click the start training button. Now the bot is training again, and we're going to go ahead and see how this works. So I'm going to click back over this tab to refresh it. You see it says it's trained. Now let's ask it a question. When was the company founded? Let's see what the bot says. Now it's, again, using that training data that you passed it over there to generate a custom answer for your client, lead, or customer. And let's see what the bot responds with. And it says, perfect, we started this business in 2001. That's exactly what we wanted it to say. Now let's test a question over here from this Wikipedia page. I'm going to ask it a question about breathing techniques in weight training. So let's type in a question like, tell me about some breathing techniques for strength training. And so we'll type this in here about how I should breathe in strength training. Perfect. So we got that question in. We're going to be waiting for an answer. Now it's going out and it's searching that Wikipedia page that we got in here in the training data, and it's going to generate us a response. So let's see what the bot says. The recommended breathing technique in strength training is to ... right? This is perfect. This is exactly what we want based on our training data. This is awesome. So it's that easy to get your bot set up. Go in here, put in your widget icon, which shows up at the top, change your agent avatar so you can put in a photo over here for the bot that you're speaking with. And I appreciate you guys joining me today. We went over these small talk and question and answer skills, and join us for some more videos where we're going to be going over how you can use forms and lead captures to capture data and leads from your customers and grow your business and the SMS skills. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day.